What if I told you that one of Hollywood's most respected legends was found dead under circumstances so mysterious that even veteran detectives are baffled? Gene Hackman, the man who brought us unforgettable performances in The French Connection and Unforgiven, and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were discovered in their New Mexico home last week. What investigators found inside has raised alarming questions that nobody saw coming. If you thought this was just another tragic celebrity passing, the timeline discrepancies and unusual evidence suggest something far more disturbing. Stay with me. This story is not what anyone expected. Before we continue, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking news. Your support helps us bring you these important stories first. On February 26, 2025, the entertainment world was shocked by the discovery of Gene Hackman, 95, and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, 64, found dead in their Santa Fe, New Mexico residence. At first, it seemed like a tragic case of natural causes. But what police uncovered inside the home quickly changed everything. A disturbing discovery. It all started when maintenance workers, who hadn't heard from the couple in days, entered the house. What they found left them shaken. There were no signs of forced entry, no struggle, and no external injuries on either body. But one chilling detail changed the course of the investigation. Betsy had been dead for several days before Gene. This troubling timeline discrepancy immediately raised red flags for law enforcement. If Gene had been alive while Betsy had already passed, why didn't he call for help? What really happened inside their home in those missing days? Sheriff Marcos Rodriguez addressed reporters stating, "We're conducting a thorough investigation into the deaths of Mr. Hackman and Mrs. Arakawa. Given Mr. Hackman's stature, we understand public interest in this case, but we are committed to following the evidence wherever it leads." So far, autopsy results are still pending, and authorities are not ruling anything out. Was it a tragic coincidence? Or is there something more sinister at play? Hackman's daughter speaks out. One of the biggest shocks in this case came from Gene Hackman's own daughter, Leslie Hackman, who spoke out after hearing the news. In an emotional statement, she said her father was in remarkable physical condition for his age. There was absolutely no indication that anything was wrong, Leslie emphasized. Dad was sharp, active, and still full of energy. This just doesn't make sense. Gene Hackman was known for defying age. He was practicing Pilates and yoga well into his 90s. His daughter described how his wife, Betsy, played an instrumental role in keeping him healthy. Betsy was his rock, his best friend. She made sure he stayed active, ate well, and had everything he needed. I can't imagine he would have just given up. This raises another important question. If Gene was strong and in good health, what really happened in those final moments? A love story that ended in mystery. Unlike many Hollywood marriages, Gene and Betsy's love story lasted over 30 years. Betsy, a former concert pianist, was known for being private, intelligent, and fiercely loyal to her husband. She even played a major role in convincing Hackman to retire from Hollywood in 2004, allowing them to live a quiet, peaceful life away from the spotlight. Now, their love story has come to a tragic and unexplained end. Authorities are considering several possibilities. Did Gene die from grief after Betsy passed away? Was there an environmental factor inside the home that contributed to their deaths? Or is there something we're missing? Toxicology reports are currently underway, and authorities are hoping for answers. Strange clues and missing pieces. Just when things couldn't get more confusing, actor Dennis Quaid, a longtime friend of Hackman's, revealed something shocking. I spoke with Gene just 3 days before this happened. Quaid told reporters. He was in great spirits, telling me about a new woodworking project. Nothing seemed off. This contradicts the timeline authorities are working with. If Gene was happy and planning new projects, what changed in those 72 hours? The Santa Fe community is mourning the loss of the beloved couple. Despite their privacy, Gene and Betsy were deeply involved in local charities, education programs, and the arts. A memorial has formed outside their home, with fans leaving flowers, notes, and tributes. Hollywood reacts. Legendary director Francis Ford Coppola, who worked with Hackman in the conversation, released a heartfelt statement. Gene was not just one of our greatest actors, but one of our most authentic human beings. His loss leaves a void in cinema and in our hearts. Gene Hackman was a 2-time Academy Award winner, a Hollywood icon, and a master of his craft. Even after retiring from acting, he became a successful novelist, painter, and woodworker, never losing his passion for creating. Hackman family asked for privacy. With rumors and wild theories spreading online, the Hackman family has issued a request for privacy and respect. "We understand the fascination with my father's life," Leslie said, "but please, let the authorities do their job. We just want to grieve in peace." While speculation is running wild, forensic experts say it could take weeks or even months to determine the exact cause of death. Dr. Eleanor Garrison, a forensic pathologist, explained, "When a body goes undiscovered for days, crucial evidence can be compromised. The medical examiner will need to rule out environmental factors, toxins, and underlying conditions before drawing any conclusions." What happens next? Right now, authorities are waiting on toxicology results and investigating the possibility of unknown health conditions or external factors in the home. But until the final report is released, questions remain unanswered. What happened in Gene Hackman's final moments? Why was Betsy gone for days before anyone noticed? And most importantly, is this case more than just a tragic coincidence? We will continue to follow this developing story. If you want breaking updates, exclusive details, and respectful coverage, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Like this video if you want to honor Gene Hackman's legacy. Comment below with your favorite Hackman movie or memory. Share this video to keep the conversation going. Stay tuned for more unfolding details. Thank you for watching.